Hello everybody, 'tis I, the Rumpled One. You know, I've been doing a lot of videos about stuff, what matters, and spending habits, and how psychologists and marketers and advertisers and salespeople know how to trigger us to buy. And I realize it all boils down to an equation. But the thing is, I guess we can change the sign of the equation. Because right now, what they want to do is instill in you the message. You don't have this. And they put an equal sign, which means I want this, I need this, I have to have this. But what I'm saying is, instead of having an equal sign, we can have a not equal sign. So if you don't have it, it doesn't mean you have to have it. Doesn't mean you need it. Doesn't even mean that you want it. I think it's that simple. The perceived lack of the item that we have inside us that would compel us to reach for our wallet or pocketbook and then purchase that item. I don't have equals I want. And that is as simple as that. I mean, I read those minimalist emails from time to time. And like I said, a lot of psychological books. You know, they talk about that 30-day challenge where every day you get rid of stuff. As opposed to acquiring things. And then they talk about when you get rid of stuff, you have space for the things that really matter. I think there's some validity in that. But it's a fine line. I mean, what's the difference between a tool and a toy, or a tool and a gadget? Who's to say? That's up to you. You have to decide for yourself. And you see, that's also part of that equation. It's that you have to decide. It's like, well, I don't have X. I don't need X. Not having X doesn't mean anything to me. And then, of course, there's the people who don't have the money for X at the moment. So maybe they charge it up on their credit card and wind up paying double-digit interest on it. All because they thought they needed it or wanted it. Because they didn't have it. It's that dopamine release. Finding that item and buying it gives you that instant gratification as opposed to delayed gratification. And you know, with things like iPhones and iPads and internet and everything is just like that. We don't have any patience to wait. Maybe that's why people don't grow gardens, because you can't force a garden to grow. You just have to plant the seed and let nature take its course. You have to wait. You have to tend to the garden, but the gratification is usually at least 60 days into the future. And as we know, most people can't wait 6 minutes, let alone 6 days, 60 days. So you see, there's lots of factors involved. But that simple equation, I don't have equals I want, I need, I must buy. We can change that sign. But it's not up to me to tell you when to change it or how to change it. That's up to you. It's on you. But I'm just trying to make you aware of what's going on. So maybe the next time you're in a store or cruising the internet, some online shopping, or you're driving down and you see a sale or something, and you see something, you might remember these words. You go, wait a minute, it's like, I don't have it, but check. Do I need it? Do I really need it? Do I really want it? Might save you a few dollars. I mean, you can think about your long-term goal. Like in minimalist, they say you just want to have things that mean something to you, things that you truly value. I mean, stuff that sits on the shelves for months or years before you get around to it, it really doesn't have any value to it. You're just warehousing it. You're just carrying the inventory. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, I've got my old Canon AE1 program 35mm camera. I don't think I've used it since the 90s. I still have it. Will I ever use it again? I don't know. I'm inventorying it. It's taking up space. Maybe I should sell it. Because most of the time I'm using this little Sony CyberShot. If I take pictures now. There's a Canon, I got the big camera bag and the nice zoom lens. I used to use it when I go to the Indy 500 and take pictures of race cars. Lots of pictures of race cars. That camera did a wonderful job. I mean, freezing the action, but I don't use it anymore. I mean, I go to NASCAR or a Rolex series or any race, but I usually don't want to bring that big camera bag. So you have to make choices. So that's what it ultimately gets down to, is this choice in the equation. Do I make it an equal sign or not equal sign? Anyway, I'd like to know what you guys think about it. I'm sure you've probably got some thoughts on the subject. Hope I've made it clear. Hope maybe I simplified it. If not, let me know. And if I had, let me know. I love reading the replies. So, till the next time, TheRumpledOne signing out.